Management is the art and science of getting things done through others. Management is all about planning, organizing, leading and controlling to achieve the set goals of any organization to be competitive. This is one of the most practiced human activities. Management is essential for the coordination of different groups that are working towards a common goal. Managers must have control to evaluate the four functions of management and get to know how they suit the type of organizations they are managing for them to yield good results as stated in their mission and vision. They should use their skills to help those with working problems as well as terminating the ones who cannot perform their duties to the set expectations. Planning can be described as a map to achieving a specific goal. Arranging series of action steps so as to achieve a company's goals. Planning is the foremost function of the management process. It determines the success or failure of a company. Job analysis is a micro-level of planning whereby job specifications and specifications are developed. When looking at the company's goals are part of macro planning, which is based on economic requirements of supply and demand. Managers evaluate the company's goals, then make sound decisions that can help the company achieve them. For a company to beat the competition, avoid hard times and foresee forthcoming obstacles to the achievement of the company's goals, managers must plan for these challenges. They must find out ways in which to avoid or even tackle problems that may face the company. Therefore, to avoid the collapse of any company, planning must be the first of the management tools to be applied to enable a company to have a good future. Without planning, managers cannot make substantial decisions. Organizing is the putting together of resources so as to implement an organization's plans efficiently. It is among the major functions of management. Once planning has been done, the company must be structured to attain its goals. Organizing reflects the patterns of coordination between workers. Organizing also involves grouping people into larger units and departments. To achieve what you have planned as a manager, working mechanisms must be put in place to effectively develop one purpose. Organizing responsibilities and assigning individuals to different duties will enable a company to achieve its goals. What each and every individual can effectively do must be subject to the manager's knowledge to successfully organize the company's most valuable resource. These will only be achieved by organizing employee training, establishing work divisions, acquiring resources and organizing the entire group to be productive. The manager and his team must be familiar with the company's plans so as to break them down into manageable units that can be performed by individuals, hence assign them to individuals or groups for the company's best results. Individual success leads to the company's success. Managers must keep lines of communication open between the different units to prevent any forming issues that may lead to the company's failure. Ogilvie states that leading involves making plans and structures work as they were originally designed. Leading must involve motivating others to do their best in their delegated work for the achievement of the company's goal. Creating and giving out a vision statement to employees will motivate them to put extra effort towards achieving the company's goals. Leading means having an influence on others in an organization, hence supporting them in achieving a company's goals. Leading is not necessarily meant for managers, but managers can be leaders as well. A leader must have the skills, knowledge and ability to influence others' actions to achieve a company's goals. Good leadership must take into consideration efficient communication and coordination. Leaders help in solving departmental and individual problems that subject the company to failure. According to the Business Dictionary, management control is what managers do to follow decisions taken by an organization to achieve set goals within a defined time. Ogilvie defines controlling as assessing that work has been done in accordance with the other functions of management. For a company to ensure its resources are not wasted, the performance is then compared to the goals set. Controlling ensures that set plans are implemented to the letter. This is the final function of management, making it a complete process. Control gives managers the power to delegate work to individuals and teams so as to give feedback in time. Managers must hold meetings to assess their progress and address any existing or arising problem in good time. Setting standards for groups or individuals is done at this level. Work performance is evaluated to affect corrective measures and reward managers and supervisors in different teams. Therefore, controlling cannot work on its own, as planning is a necessity to controlling. The management process is a composite process of the four functions. Planning needs organization to achieve set goals, and it must be well communicated. For there to be good communication, leaders must be there to show direction and coordinate the given plans. To ensure that the plans have been implemented as intended compared to the set standards, controlling is therefore essential. The four functions of management must be well implemented and practiced for any organization to be successful and stand competition. This and many other essays are available at studycorgi.com.